Good evening, everybody. This is 101 by yours truly, the ugly one, James Mitchell. Look, why is it called 101? It's simple. I'm giving 101%, and I know damn well you are as well. Here we go. On this show, we talk about the topics that are all around the world and even close to home. Now, what's great about doing that is we don't have to worry about what those nosy, no good, one-sided drive-by media journalists try to shove down our throats. We talk about what really matters to us and what really matters to me. Now, I'm only joking. We all are all about everything that everybody likes. First things first, opening monologue. I wanted to get to this right away. This is breaking news. This is something that my wife shared to me earlier today, and it is amazing that this is happening this close to home. So it has been announced by the Record online as well as the, Associated Press, Fox News, everybody. This is going viral. Walden, New York, home to Admiral William Francis Bill Moran, is currently the Vice Chief of Operations for our country's naval forces. Well, today, Donald J. Trump, our president, and our number 45, I think. I don't know. Somebody want to go out there and look at it? I don't care. All I know is our president. Today, nominated him to be the Secretary of the Navy, the highest position you can get in the Navy. Now, this gentleman graduated 77, Valley Central High School, graduated 81, at Annapolis, high class. This gentleman is local. He is a local hero. He's been through a lot with our Navy, through our armed forces, through our government, all the way up to the top now. He's got to go through the Senate, and he's going to see if he gets the position. I'm pretty sure he's going to get it. I'm sure Bill's going to get it. It's amazing that he's gotten this chance now. He will be getting the highest seat there in the Navy. That's it. Secretary of the Navy, top Joint Chiefs of Staff. There you go. That's what's going to be. All right. So how about that? Congratulations to Mr. Moran. It's amazing to hear that. And no less, it's amazing to hear when we have a local person right here in our community that has grown up on these grounds, going to our local high schools, is going all the way to where most of us can only dream. Yes. It's hard to believe that sometimes it's not New York City or, out there somewhere in Dallas, Texas, or, Los Angeles, or somewhere in Virginia or Boston. A lot of these people, we've heard, in popular named towns. Not many people have heard the small town called Walden, New York. So now that we have a big-time representative of Walden, even though I'm Pine Bush, we border Walden, we're, mutually town. It's great news to hear. I mean, how do you guys feel? Let me know. Speaking of, I want to say hello to everybody coming on already. If you're watching live, you're watching this recorded, it's amazing that you're watching it with me as I'm going ahead and talking to you guys. It's an interactive forum. I love listening and talking to you. My favorites are the thumbs up. And I love the wild faces. Hey, I don't even mind if there's a couple laughing faces as well. So, that being said, share it with your friends. Share it with your families. Let everybody know about the newest hit show here on Facebook and on the internet. I can't tell you how amazing it was within 24 hours having 60 people automatically like. Within 48 hours, both of the videos that I already have posted have been seen over 400 times. That means people really are appreciating what I'm putting out there, which is great because I appreciate that you guys are paying attention. Yes, I am a flamed ego right now. I have a big head. I'm only joking around. You guys know how I really am. I'm very humble and down to earth. Okay, so that being said, first topic of the night, and probably the only topic until we get into our later portion of the show, if anybody has anything else. What is with this whole new thing that we got to be, using paper straws, but yet we're putting a paper straw in a huge, gigantic plastic cup? Does anybody see what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this big picture here? How about the fact that you want us to get rid of plastic bags and start using these thicker plastic reusable bags. Look, as long as they're recycled out of the little thin plastic ones that I got to double up 3 or 4 times to bring home freaking 2 bottles of 2-liter soda or a gallon of milk, I guess is better. But, you know, they're not all that durable either. They break easily. The handles rip off. I don't care if they're sewn on or not. They're not good. They break very easily. So with all this new environmentally conscious movement that's going on, what do you guys really feel about this? Because it's really irritating the daylights out of me seeing that we got to have a paper straw that, look, it's got some type of coating on it so it doesn't go ahead and get destroyed right away. It's probably going to find out that it's going to give us freaking cancer down the road. I mean, it's bad enough probably the plastic is giving us cancer, and we're not even knowing it because everything gives us cancer. And we all say the big F you to cancer because, you know, we can't stand it. But these straws are absolutely annoying. I don't see why it's even needed right now. Here's another thing. We went ahead and got rid of the styrofoam cups, which only very few places still have the styrofoam cups. All right, no less plastic straw. I mean, now they're sitting there, hey, we'll give you a 75-cent charge if you refill with the same, you know, cup that you had. And they're even talking about these plastic or styrofoam cups. Why? What is the sense? Please, somebody fact check this. Get this to me. Tell me what is the deal with it? Because if anything, it is probably the next biggest stupid thing that anybody had to come up with. Because we have to be environmentally conscious. We have to love our environment. We need to make sure that we don't go ahead and hurt the little spotted newt pig-tailed dragonfly or something like that. I mean, come on. I don't even know if that's a real thing. I mean, it's bad enough that we can't cut down the forest because we're worried about things. Forest is renewable. Wood is renewable. What's wrong with the wood? It's renewable. I'll tell you what, I recycle it every winter when I go ahead and heat up my house. It's better than oil. Big oil can't have that either, right? I'm telling you right now, this is giving me a migraine just thinking about how stupid this is. Why bother? We have other things out there that's more important than a freaking straw. Even better, a straw that's now going to be paper put in a plastic cup. So what are we going to do? We're going to go back to the paper cups, the paper straw, the paper lid. Oh yeah, you coffee lovers are going to love that. I know you coffee lovers are going to absolutely love that because your freaking coffee is going to be done in no time. You're going to have no choice but to suck that down. Oh, well, wait a second. Hold on. Because somebody burned themselves on hot coffee, you can't even have it that hot anymore. So what's the matter if it's in a paper cup, right? Let's go ahead and sue about that. I'll tell you what, I'm ready to sue people because I'm sick and tired of stupidity. Can I sue stupidity? Can I have a lawyer out there that will help me sue anybody who's stupid? That comes up with a moronic idea of, let's get rid of the plastic straws. We have to get rid of the plastic straws. Have you sucked out of a paper straw? Honestly, you guys, I try not to get political on these issues, but this seems that it has a political push behind it, does it not? We had a stupid mayor down in New York City who said you couldn't have a certain size soda. Who the heck are you to tell me what I can and can't drink after I worked my behind off, got the money to go ahead and buy that drink? Who are you to tell me what I can and can't have? Who are you to control my life in moderation? If I want to be a fat pig, I'll be a fat pig. I don't know what's going on with the country right now that we got to worry about straws. There's too much straws. There's too much going into the landfill. Well, let's work on recycling again. That was the big push. Oh, wait a second, it failed. It's not working, is it? Well, maybe you got to give people better incentive to recycle. I mean, just like in healthcare. How about we find them? Let's find people for not having health care, because that was a smart idea. So we're not probably going to do that. Now that I said it, watch is going to happen. Guys, get ready for the straw tax. If you go ahead and use a plastic straw, you're going to get taxed on it. You're going to get fined on it. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen out there. Get ready for it. It's coming. If you don't believe me, guess again. I mean, any way for somebody to make a freaking dime off of us, right? I mean, come on, guys. There's no other alternative. Right now, here in New York State, certain counties are turning around and making sure that you can't smoke until 21. I remember, I'm not a smoker at X, but I couldn't wait till 18. I could buy a cigarette if I wanted it. Now you got to wait till 21. But they want to lower the age to vote. Remember that. They want us to lower the age to vote. But they raise the age to buy cigarettes, to buy alcohol. But we can lower the age to vote. Well, while we're at it, why don't we raise the age to get a driver's license? If you're not of age to consciously make the decision whether you should be smoking or should be drinking, you should not be driving and you should not be voting then. I guess we might as well wait until 21 on everything. You open Pandora's box, and this is what you'll get. I have quoted it many times with my father. Me and my father have talked over time and time again. It is the fall of the American empire. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the fall of the American empire. They want more and more socialism. They want to control us more and more every way they possibly can. And it's getting sickening. If you watch the last video, you'll understand where we're going with this, what we're talking about. It's coming to the point, everybody. I mean, what else do we do? I mean, do you want to get rid of plastic cups, plastic bags, plastic straws? What's the alternative? You want to get rid of fossil fuels? What's the alternative? Because remember, if you get rid of that, you're going to have another problem. You want to get rid of nuclear energy? What was the replacement? What's going to power tons and tons of billions of homes and not take up as much space? Because whatever you look at, all these solar farms are larger than the nuclear power plants. They're like 4 or 5 times the size because it takes that much to go ahead and juice up an entire city. You don't want dams, so you don't want hydroelectric. So now we got to worry about that because, all right, anything that we've come up with, there's always a problem. Anything they come up with, there's always a problem. I'll tell you what the problem is. Technically, I don't even need to tell you the problem. You already know. When I sit here and I think about it, I get money for returning this can. I don't get as much as I would get for, say, buying the can. So why don't we get money back for returning or recycling these? Here's something else. Why do we have to pay to recycle if you want us to recycle? It's another bill we don't want. Why is it fair for us to pay for what you want us to do? Why aren't you paying me to recycle? Why aren't you paying me to drink out of that paper straw? Why aren't you paying me to go along with what other freaking ideas you come up with? Why am I constantly paying you? This is the problem a lot of us have. This is the thing that we don't see. This is the reason why there's certain movies that are coming out that are trying to open our eyes and nobody wants to pay attention to. Take a look at V for Vendetta. That was a great comic book series. The movie was so-so. Take a look at it. It's true. Government is overpowering and taking us for the ride. We're supposed to be the governing. Here we are. Once again, here we are. I think that it's silly to really think about putting a paper straw in a plastic cup. I'm sorry, I can't get past it. It makes no sense. It's paper. The coating, shellac, whatever that they're putting on it to make you be able to drink out of it to last a little bit, it's probably just as unhealthy or dangerous as a freaking plastic straw. All right. I mean, come on. We tried what's this, the little roll that the whole paper towels or the toilet paper goes on. Now they're making those without that. It's been out for quite a few years now, but they're making it without that, right? So we're saving on that. Okay, all right, that's fine. But I thought we were using recycled paper and products to get to this. You know, I thought we were using recycled newspapers, whatever. I mean, why can't we go back to where it was you're paying me? I'm serious. Go back to you paying me. I'll drop off all my newspapers if I don't use them to burn, to start a nice fireplace fire, you know, or a wood stove. So if I take back all of them, if I bring back, say, 30 newspapers to the recycling plant, who's to say I can't get $1 back or something, you know, $2? Make it worth my while to go down there to recycle. You want people to recycle, you have to give them a reason to recycle. I come in with a bundle of straws. Why can't I get $1 for that? You don't have to weigh it. Count them out. He's got 100 straws. That's a penny per straw. Penny per plastic straw. There you go. A penny per straw. I just gave you the freaking answer. Come on, local government. Come on, Mr. Cuomo. Let's go. Get it going. Let's get this done. Come on. I guarantee you get a lot more revenue. You get a lot less of these freaking overfilled landfills with plastic. Now, you got to create the job for the recycling plants. You created jobs. So more people are working, more people are paying taxes. So you don't have to tax something to get money. You create the job to get the money. That's what you do. Create the job. You create the job, you get the money. What else can be said? What else can be done on that? So if you hire 50 new people to work at this recycling plant to go through all the newspapers that are coming in, all the plastic straws, the plastic cups, all the cans and all the everything else. Well, you got the Bottle Kings and the Clink from Hannaford's or whatever else. So you go ahead and do that, right? So now you got 50 new jobs. So that 50 new jobs can turn into 150 new jobs or even more. Look at the size of this state. Every town have their own little recycling area. So now you turn around and you give the money to the people you're already making off of taxing them. Because those 50 new jobs, you're hitting them for their state taxes for working. And on top of that, they're going ahead and working, so now they can pay the other taxes. It works. It's simple economics. But that's the problem. Once again, people, I'm telling you right now, that's the big thing. They don't want to make the jobs. They don't want any of this. They want money in their pockets, their way, not caring about us. We go ahead and we hired somebody to run this country who was a businessman. Now, the businessman is in the office and he's doing what a businessman should do, is trimming the fat, making things work out better, getting more jobs, getting more money in everybody's pockets. But the social norm doesn't like it, so they're going to make a big stink about it. I'm sorry, I went to school. And in school, they taught us basic economics. And in basic economics, if you can't still use that to this day, you got a problem. I just told you can recycle. Don't give me a paper straw. I just told you how you could create a new job from me recycling. And I just told you how you could get me to recycle. Money, 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 money. It all comes down into the line of money. But guess what? Just because you're giving me a nickel for every quarter you're getting, you still got 20% profit on it. The state still wins. I mean, there's things that we can do. There's this guy who created another way to get electricity by burning garbage. The landfill shouldn't be overpowered at this point because you got another way for renewable energy. But they don't want to give him the funding because it works. It's not putting more money in their pocket by having the fat cats and the banks and all the lobbyists giving them money. They don't want you to smoke cigarettes. They don't want you to smoke, right? But let me tell you, they're getting money from them. It's pathetic. The whole idea of a paper straw and a plastic cup, it's pathetic. Getting rid of plastic bags. Those little plastic bags, guess what? I use them for the freaking garbage in the bathroom. Are recycled. I'm recycling all the time. I might not get money for it, but I'm recycling. Just helps me stretch my dollar. I know people who go to the grocery mart and will get their entire month's full of groceries in one shot using all the coupons and everything else. And because they recycle on top of it, it helps them stretch it even further. See, this is the type of people that could be really running government. You put a broke man in there in charge and watch, we'll go ahead and bounce the damn budget. 1, 2, 3. You put a broke man in power. You tell him, hey, you got to go ahead and budget the right away. They're going to start cutting things. Maybe they'll start cutting the funding for the colleges that don't need it, that are going ahead and getting money from the freaking goddamn superstars out there to make sure their kid goes to school. But hardworking kids like us who did our best, who studied for the SATs, went ahead and freaking work a job to try and pay ourselves going through college, couldn't get that. Because assholes like that keep raising the tuition up to make sure their kid could go. Yeah, how about that? I'm sorry. I don't care if Aunt Becky from freaking Full House goes to jail. She went ahead and did something illegal. She did something wrong. I don't care if you're famous. That's the other thing. Why do the famous people get off better than the friggin' normal everyday citizen? If I turn around and I did a false police report and said somebody kicked my ass, I guarantee you I'd be going to jail for a good 5 to 10. Didn't matter how much community service I did. Doesn't matter if I was a volunteer firefighter for years and helped out my community. It wouldn't matter shit if I was at the freaking soup kitchen making sure there was soup in everybody's bowl every Sunday morning. They'd go ahead and pull me away anyway. It's so pathetic the way things are going anymore. And you really stop and think about it, whose fault is it? Us kids growing up in the 90s, we know better. We knew what a stiff hand meant. We knew to be in on a certain time. We knew respect. We called everybody, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, no, thank you, please, no, thank you, or you're welcome. Sorry, excuse me. I don't... Everybody, by the way, that's my brother-in-law, and he loves teasing me. So, what can I say? What else can I say to push it out there? Do we have to do rallies like everybody else does? Let me tell you something. You know why you don't see my fat ass at a rally? You know why? I work for a living. I ain't got time to sit there and hold a sign. No plastic straws. No plastic straws. Let me tell you something. I got to make sure I pay every goddamn bill that's coming through the friggin' turnpike. I got to make sure that my kid's got socks on his feet. He's got shoes. He's got a backpack and he's got papers and pens and whatever else to learn. But no. Now, where the hell have these people got no time to sit there like the friggin' hippies in the 60s? Yo, man, like, we all need to be equal, and we don't need to be, like, drinking out of plastic straws and killing Mother Earth, man, because that's what the plastic straws are doing, man. Plastic straws are not killing the frickin' Earth. What's killing the Earth is you. Sitting there telling me I can't go ahead and make more land for more real estate, for more people, affordable housing. How about sticking these people that are jumping into our country left and right, bringing them to the sanctuary cities where oh, did I just go there? Oh, I'm jumping a little ahead of the game, huh? Bringing the people to the sanctuary cities. You want a sanctuary city. You want to make sure that these people come in and have a place to stay. You don't want them to get kicked out. Well, here, take the rest of them. So we can go ahead and bring more in, and we'll bring more to your cities. Because remember, the plastic straw needs to be taken out of the plastic cup. And it will lower the crime rate when you have the illegals in there, too. Because they don't want to drink out of a plastic straw, goddammit. They want a paper straw. They came to America for paper straws. It is god-awful pathetic how this country's turning out anymore. The fall of the American empire has been amongst us. No, it's not because of Donald Trump. Donald Trump is trying to prevent the fall of the American empire. The straws are dangerous. Cut your gums. Oh, ow. So you got a paper cut inside your mouth. That's even worse. You know how a paper cut feels on your freaking hand. Could you imagine in your mouth because of a straw? Look, don't get me wrong. You want to try to save the environment? Fine. But I'll tell you what's not going to help. Electric cars. Electric cars aren't doing it. Electric cars aren't doing it because of one reason only. You have to recharge the son of a bitch. And guess what? To do that, you got to fire up the goddamn nuclear plant, which gives me the electric to go ahead and charge up my car. which seems to be more dangerous than the fossil fuels that are driving all over the place. How about you know, the styrofoam? Can't have the styrofoam because that's not biodegradable. All right, fine. That's killing everything. But, I'm pretty sure they found a new way. There's new chemicals, right? That they'll degrade it or turn it into something else to reuse it. It's just when you really look into all these things, it's stupid. When you sit there and you hear the most dumbest thing somebody said, and it makes you just look at them like, if I slap you, I'm going to get in trouble by the police for hitting you because you're defenseless, because you have no brain. But you deserve to get slapped. I don't care if I'm driving a friggin' H1 Hummer that gets 3 miles to the damn gallon. That's my choice. I don't care if you're driving a little Prius, that when you're driving by my Hummer and I sit there and look down at you, you look like a freaking bug in my teeth. No, I don't actually own a Hummer, but I would love one. All right? You want to save the environment your way, go ahead. Let me save it in mine. Don't force it down my throat. Don't tell me what I have to do. Don't tell me what I need to do. You go and do it. All right? While you're at it, why don't you go and get the hemp shirt, go get the hemp shorts, go ahead and put the big glasses on, have your free time out in the freaking yard like your ancestors did, and just sit there and love peace and all in harmony, okay? Because while you're sitting there as the goddamn loser, not working and helping out this country, bringing in some version of freaking taxes for all of us, that's what I'm doing. Or you got Bill and Bob and Johnny who went into the military and did something with their life. Went ahead and made sure you could sit there in the grass, sitting there going, yo, man, we can't have plastic straws, man. And because of those three, you have the right to go ahead and sit there and say that. Just like I have the right to sit here and tell you how I feel. Yeah, it's not the end, people. It's not. It's going to get worse. I'm telling you right now, it's going to get worse. They already said they're going to fine people that use freaking plastic bags in Ulster and Orange and everywhere else in the freaking country. Fine. They're going to fine us for using a plastic bag. Just like they're trying to fine us for not having health insurance. I'll tell you what, Mr. Trump, President Trump, if you're listening, I want you to fine every single person that doesn't support your wall. I want you to fine every single person who doesn't support your ideal of getting rid of illegal immigrants. The problem is everyone across the board has to do the same thing in order to save this country. And not going to save it. It's only going to stop the process of extinction. Yes, you're right. If we can't agree to do something together, that's how it's going to be. You'll look at the 70s, look at the 80s, and look at the 90s version of recycling. If I'm not getting something back, I ain't doing it. But if you turn around and make me pay you to go ahead and recycle, I sure as hell ain't doing it. And then if you're going to go ahead and fine me because I decided to go ahead and take something and just go right out the window and throw it while I'm driving down the road, kiss my ass at the same time. Sorry, everybody, didn't mean to curse. I've been doing my best not to do it. I'm telling you, I'm not going to have a heart attack. Yes, I'm breathing. It's all the act. This is my persona. This is who I am, everybody. Trust me, I'll let you know if I'm having a heart attack. I'm overweight. Yeah, blasted the kicker. Probably could, but I'm all right. Don't worry. Ric Flair could sit there and scream woo for 5 minutes in the ring, being red-faced and not have a heart attack. I think I can do this. Yes, I drink soda. Yes, I drink water. Yes, I drink juice. Yes, I drink milk. I don't give a fuck. I didn't say it all. That's it. Okay? You caught me on the microphone, then I'm sorry. Simply said, it doesn't matter. They're still going to push their friggin' agenda on us. They're still going to make us drink out of a plastic straw. I mean, a paper straw. We lost the plastic straw. But if for one, places that do have the plastic straw, I'm telling you right now, go ahead and make it to where if you get a penny a straw, if I go ahead and recycle, go to a recycling plant and hand you 100 straws, that's $1. And guess what? You created a job by having somebody stand there and accept all the straws and hand everybody a freaking dollar for every 100 straws they bring in. So now you got them working. You can take the federal out. You can take the state tax out of them. Now you ain't got to worry about taxing me for a freaking straw that I'm drinking out of. Okay, you can bring it to your bigger, huger, more recycling plant, and that's it. Turn it into something that's good. I don't know. Somebody can find out a way where you can turn in 10,000 plastic straws and turn it into a new reusable friggin' plastic bag that they sell down at Price Chopper Shop, right, Hannaford's, and everywhere else. Yes, I will go ahead and return that can. I want that nickel. I want $20 an hour for that job. Look, Leo, I'm being honest. Don't be surprised if that wouldn't happen. Remember, the pimply kids are all pissed off that they're not getting $15 an hour for flipping a hamburger over at one of the fast food restaurants and can't even get the order right. God damn, I said no pickles and no onions. What do I get? Extra pickles and extra onions. You want to see something I'll die on? I took a bite out of that sandwich and crap out on the floor. Man, they would really understand then, wouldn't they? But they want $15 an hour. Raising the minimum wage didn't help nothing. You need to lower the cost of everything. That makes a difference. If I'm paying the same price for a gallon of milk that I am for a gallon of gas, there's a problem. Actually, right now, I'm paying more for a gallon of milk than I am for a gallon of gas. We tell you, it's pathetic. It's the fall of the American empire. Quote, unquote. You got me? Yeah, that one's mine. All right? It's the fall of the American empire. And it's going to rapidly increase. Especially, and I don't care if your views are or whatnot right now, people. You know how I am. I'm on the tirade. I'm on the rant. The Dems get in. That's it. Socialism will be here. We will lose America. We cannot let this happen. We will never let socialism win. If you want to live like it is in Cuba, you want to live like it's been in frickin' Russia, do me a favor and move out and go there. Stop coming to this country and telling me that we got to live more like it is out there. Because obviously it wasn't good enough or you wouldn't be here. The reason why you came to my country is because you like the way it is. Don't change it. Stop putting paper straws in a plastic cup. Yeah, the bread and soup lines will be starting. I'm telling you right now, it's the way it's going to be. I said rant, not rag. You know that. Stop teasing me. Why don't you go watch Tiger Woods? You don't know how much that's your favorite golfer. Look, everybody. I've gone on long enough about plastic straws and cups. I did want to talk a little bit about the sanctuary cities and the dropping of the illegals there. It's what they want. I can walk past that. I can move on. All right. All right. I'm going to tie in with that. I'm going to go with that, Jess. Thank you. You want us to go ahead and eat healthy. We're too fat. Americans are too fat, right? Do me the favor. Don't charge me $4 for a fracking bag of apples. We'll make a pack of cookies $2. Tell you what, I want to save some money. I'll eat the cookies. Might not make it home, but it will. Will happen. I'll buy them. Probably won't make it home. I'll have to buy 2 bags. Then I get 2 bags of cookies for the price of a bag of apples. What about the fact that healthy food is so expensive and junk food is so cheap? It's the freaking truth. And if you don't notice that, open your damn eyes. Because it's the truth. All right? I'm being serious. Full 101 right now. You sit there and they want us to go ahead and be healthy. We got to eat healthy. You want to sit there and tell me that I should be exercising. You turn around and put a gym out there that says, no gymmitation. We're not going to intimidate you. I'm intimidated walking in there looking at all the machinery, and I don't know what the heck to do. Back in my day, you picked up a couple of dumbbells. All right, there we go. I'm burning the calories. Here we go, Alice. Come on. It's simple. Let me go ahead and get on the treadmill. Let me start running. But it's got 5,000 buttons to go ahead and see if you're going ahead and getting your pulse right and your cardio's right and this, that, and the next thing. But the moment you let go so you can actually run, beep, 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 beep. Can't get your pulse. Can't get your pulse. That shit's pathetic. I don't care if it's $10 a month or not. Let me tell you something. The gym made a lot of money off of me. I paid almost for 3 years straight and only went 5 times. That ain't no lie. I don't even have the time to go to the gym because I got to work to pay all the goddamn taxes that this state keeps putting on us. But Governor Cuomo deserves $250,000 and the kid at McDonald's deserves $15 an hour to screw up my order. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice one. We'll go and send them all to them, huh? That's what we'll do. It's pathetic. I want to go ahead and eat healthy. I do. But there must be a chemical balance in my brain from eating all the junk food for so long and being that it's cheaper and I'm a cheapskate that I want nothing but cheap stuff. It's true. It really is. Yes. It is pathetic when you can turn around and you go to the freaking value menu and get a goddamn double cheeseburger with freaking bacon on it, all that bread and carbs and oil and grease, $5, right? But if you go and get the salad, because the salad's supposed to be so much healthier for you, even though lettuce is full of nothing but water, all right? You go and get your damn salad, and the salad's $9. The hell? Do you got a freaking farm in the back of the store? Are you growing that shit yourself? You slaughter the cow back there too? There's the other foot. It just dropped. The other shoe just dropped, okay, people? You want me to pay you $15 an hour to flip a burger, right? But now you're going to charge me $17 to buy the burger. How do you think they're going to make their money? They're going to charge us $30 for a freaking Big Mac meal just so the $15 an hour kid can get his money. I'm telling you right now. Yes. Yeah, that's another thing. Filled with sugar, right? Right? We're health conscious, We're going to put a lot of sugar and stuff so it tastes better and sweeter, right? We'll throw some salt on there too. So you clog up the arteries real fast and the salt just absorbs everything right there. You want me to eat healthy? You want me to eat healthy? Lower the cost of food. Leave the damn minimum wage where it is. Don't raise it. Lower the cost of food. Lower the cost of fuel. Lower the cost of freaking taxes. All right? Create more jobs that are more economical for people that they can actually afford to do. Lower the college costs. Don't give it for free. That's another thing I'm going to strike right there. I'm going to write it down on the list, and I'm striking a line through it. Free college. Let me tell you something. I went to high school for free. You know how many days I wanted to show up and actually go to school? Don't give a freaking college kid free college. He ain't ever going to show up. Then what, you going to give him the free degree too? Use your brains. Free college. Look, I wanted to go to college. There was a lot of things I wanted to do in college. But my father supposedly made too much money according to the U.S. government. But they forgot they had to put a roof over my head, my sister's head, my mother's head. I had to put cars on the road so he could get back and forth to work and my mother could get back and forth to work. How about that? Not to mention they had to have health insurance on all of us. Pay for the mortgage on the house. How about the electricity, the propane, the oil, the cable bill, the phone bill, all right? The life insurance, the dental insurance, the vision insurance. Has to pay all that, but yet he made too much money. My ass, anybody makes too much money anymore these days. I'm yeah, the pimple cream is expensive. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, right. Go to jail, get 3 hots and a cough for free, right? And a degree for college for free. Yeah, that's okay, right? So somebody who committed a freaking crime gets more freaking rights than any of us. The child molesters, the freaking rapists, the murderers, all of them. They have rights, huh? They gave away their goddamn rights when they committed the crime. That's what I just said. I said it. You don't like it. Change my mind, because I'm telling you right now it's true. It's the damn truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. 101. Yeah, there's a difference on the military giving free college. You give up your life. You give up your life when you go out there and you stand on that line like you did with the bullets whizzing past your damn head. Hell, some of you went out there on that line and didn't even have the proper body armor, did you? But once again, we got to say thank you very much to the government for that one, huh? Man, that's not all. You don't live better in jail. I'll tell you what, I know some of the people on welfare that live better than me. I see them eating lobster freaking dinners. They get lobster. I can't eat it anyway, but I don't get it. I actually can't see her comments right now. I do apologize ahead of time to what hers are. Applying to Facebook users. If anybody, for some reason, I can't see if you're trying to get through. I thought that the page allows all comments to come through. Please try and like and share the page to everybody so you all can see this. Like and follow the page. Maybe that's how somehow I can see comments coming through. I do appreciate it. I do not discriminate. The only way you get banned is if you attack another person on my page and you harass them. You can attack me all you want. I don't care. That's what I got all this fat right here just for that reason. Attack me. I got no problem with that. All right? Look, peeps, friends, fans, I'm only speaking the truth. I got the 101, okay? You got the 101. It's just the way it is. There's nothing else we can do about it, all right? But until we start getting the proper people in power that have the same views as us, nothing's going to change. And when I say that, I literally mean from town on up. Okay, remember that. You can vote for the president all you want. Thank you. Congratulations. You used your voice. But remember, it has to be lower too. Make sure you get the right judges in. You got to get the right town supervisors in. You got to get the right representatives in, the right senators in. If you don't get these in, you don't get what you want. And then when you don't get what you want, you vote again and there's your voice, okay? But we use our voice right here between each other. I have no problem doing that. That's what this whole thing's about, all right? It's about being voiceful to each other, giving 101%, okay? I love doing this. I really do. It's one of the best things I got to do, all right? Yeah, Aldi's is a great place. It really is. And to think about it, that's a German supermarket. That's a European supermarket that's doing well here in America. What's that tell you? Now, be careful by that, too, because a lot of people think we should be doing the way things are in Europe. But come on, look at the Brexit. The whole Britain exit thing. They don't like what's going on in Europe. And over in Europe, they're paying almost $4 a gallon more on fuel than we are here. So be careful about it. Thank God for some places, but I'll tell you what. You want to really go local. You really want to save some money. You want to get some good food. Go to Red Berry Farms there in Middletown. A lot of produce there, and it's cheap. And the more people buy it, the more they're going to rotate it, so you won't have to worry about all the bad stuff there. There are some things that are a little rotten, but that's food. It happens by sitting there. I like to shop there. My wife likes to shop there. It's right next to Aldi's. Good quality food. And guess what? If you get it home and you clean it up and you freeze it right away, it lasts. It's good. All right? Don't worry about that. That stuff is good. Look, go to farmers markets. I'm being serious, people. Go to farmers markets. You go ahead and support the local people. Yeah, it might be a little more expensive, but it's better quality. All right? The more we help out each other, the less we need the government to help us. That's it. Simple as that, all right? When they see that we're doing it on our own, they're going to sit there and try and take the credit for it. But they can't tell us what we can and can't do. But at the same time, we got to be careful because then they'll try and regulate it and tax it even more. Because they're going to want their hands in on it. They want a little some of that cheddar cheese. You got to really look at the facts, look at the issues. If you don't do it that way, you're bound to keep making the same mistake. Look, no offense. I told you guys before, all right? I called him my president as much as it grinds my gears. I called him my president. The last 8 years of that Obama administration was an absolute hot mess. That's why we're in the predicament we're in. Guess what? The last 4 years of the Bush administration didn't help. All right? Let's not even go back to Clinton era. All right? You want to look at how things were really good and thriving and amazing? You back to the Reagan era. You look back at the Reagan era. Look actually at the paperwork. And the first person that's got a problem with Reagan, let me tell you something. He was the greatest Democrat in the entire world. You know what he was? He was a Democrat. And he saw the light and he became a Republican. And I quote, I didn't leave the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party left me. That being said, I'm trying not to be politics. I'm not trying to be political here. But we've also talked about other things that we need to do. We talked about the CBD oil. It doesn't give you the high. Hey, maybe we can look into that. All right? People were so on the freaking stem cell stuff. But no, it's got to look into that. I mean, the amount of time that, look, I know sometimes kids are watching, but And enough times that some people, the fapida, you know, it doesn't matter if they're giving a little extra to the stem cell, okay? That's how I feel. At the same time, enough men are fapping, and guess what? The men are fapping, they come in the abortion too, okay? Hey, you got to have the seed to make the egg, and the egg makes the embryo. Got it? Okay, there we go. All right, little 101 health fact on you. Biology lesson. How about that, huh? Hand to God. I'm telling you right now. Not a little white stuff on it. I'm only joking. I'm trying to make some laughs, okay, people? Look, love CBD. We got the hookup. Yeah, I'm sure you guys do. And when it's your CBD oil PM, look, I got two. I got two ladies right there. Two ladies. You're looking for CBD oil, you go to these two ladies, okay? That's another thing. Anybody else has got a business out there, you want to promote it on my page, go ahead and promote it on my page. I got no problem with that. I will go ahead and promote you. You know why? You're local. You're a fan. You're trying to get your behind and getting a better job. You're getting a better life for your family. I ain't going to tell you can't do that. All right? Because there's some of the ways is better than none. You're not asking for $15 an hour. You decided to get another job. And I give you a lot of credit for that. So you want to go ahead and promote your page, your whatever, click it on the 101. Go ahead. You can type it in here. Do it. I'll tell you some freebies. Rick Zoll's a great freaking DJ. Did my wedding. Amazing guy. Go ahead and get him. All right? There's plenty of places that make great foods for weddings and everything. Wedding season's coming up. If you didn't get the stuff you need, let me know. I know some people. You want to go see an amazing thing? You want to see an amazing show? You want it cheap and family-friendly? ECPW Hudson Valley. I used to run with the guys. Guess what? They're going to be at Burr Catholic High School coming up in May. You don't know where, you don't know when. Go to ECPWHV's Facebook. They'll tell you everything you need to know. Look, I'm telling you right now, there's nothing wrong with that. We stick out for each other around here, okay? Look, everybody, I'm loving this. I'm having fun. We had some fun. I'll tell you what. If anybody's got anything else to talk about, if not, I'm going to kind of wind down a little bit, go with some closing remarks, okay? You guys enjoying yourselves? You want me to have a longer show? I'll go on a longer show. It don't bother me. All right? I love it. I love talking to you guys. I love ranting. I love going crazy. I love getting some of the steam off. I love sweating up a storm in this room. It don't bother me one bit. I love getting the facts out to you. I really want you to look into it yourselves too. Don't just take my word. Anything I said, don't take my word on it. Look into it yourself. If you don't do it, you can fall into some problems. All right? There's a lot of things I fact-checked myself. Matter of fact, back in the day, my buddy John, he used to sit there and say to me all the time, he goes, I'll never debate you because there's one thing you know your politics, you know your history. It's pretty hard to debate somebody that knows the facts the way you do. I appreciate it. At the same time, I'm going to do a little self-promoting myself. Everybody knows that I've been in contact with some people. I kind of fallen off. I'm getting back, especially in the summertime, going heavily on Valor, okay? That's my comic book company. I need writers. I need a lot more writers than illustrators right now. I need illustrators. I need some writers, people that are looking to get into and breaking into the business. Let me know because I have a hard time writing down what I want. I can tell you what I want. If you can write out the stories for me and we do everything, we'll get going and then we'll be ready for summertime when summer hits. And then I can go back to the bank and get all the funding that I need, okay? Look, I appreciate you all. I love you all. You guys are all my favorite. If you watch this for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, all 58 minutes, I'm telling you, I love you. You guys make me do this because you make me feel good when I do it, okay? You're not twisting my arm behind my back to do and making me do it. You're making me do it because I love talking to you. I know I do all the accents. I do the funny faces. I get into rants. I get into craziness. I do the wide-eyed, whoa, and whatever else. I know I'm a character, okay? I know I am. But I'm telling you guys right now, look into the stuff that the media don't normally talk about. That's what we're doing. We talk about some of the stuff the media talks about, but we talk about it on the other side of the fence. We do it right down the middle. There was somebody that posted this on Facebook earlier. And this is actually a good thing, too. And I'm being serious, okay? What about this topic? Okay, maybe I'm going to talk about it right now, but we're not going to really talk about it. I want to dedicate maybe a whole episode on this or another hour, okay? I want to talk about women who call for false rape and then admit that the rape never happened. Should they go to jail? Should they get prosecuted for full extent of the law? Or should they be let go? That's a big topic. I want to talk about that. That's a big issue. I mean, because we've seen recently all these women talk about the molestations and rapes going on. That's a big thing I want to talk about. I mentioned this subject here. That's definitely going to be on our next cast, okay? Which, at this rate, I might do every other day or not. I don't know. I'm going to definitely let you guys know ahead of time when I'm going to be on. Minimum to a week. Minimum of 2 a week. I'm promising you right now. Well, minimum of 2 episodes a week, okay? All right. Thank you very much. I enjoy doing it. I really do. I will keep it up. I said I'm here to stay for the moment. I really am. I'm not going to go anywhere else, all right? I really appreciate everything you guys have given me so far. You guys are really, really great people. I enjoy every moment with you. I really do. I'm enjoying everything you guys got. And once again, if you're sitting here and you made a comment and I can't see it, please like it, follow it. The more followers I got, the better. And remember, this is Facebook. I'm not making any money on this. I'm actually doing this as my time. This is my time, all right? I'm enjoying doing my time. I'm enjoying talking to you people. I'll talk to you guys any other day. If you want to go ahead, you see me on the side, and you want to say, hey, how about this, or how about that, or hey, can I get a picture? Can I go ahead and get an autograph? Back in the day, I used to charge for pictures and autographs when I was a wrestler. Now I really don't. So unless you see me at some type of event, and I'm a big hot shot then. I'm only joking. You know what? Ain't ever happening anytime fast. I think that'll ever happen, huh? Anybody else think I'm going to be a little bit more famous than I already am? Tell you what, I wouldn't mind it. I always turned around and told everybody in middle school that that's what it was going to be. It's going to be famous. I used to give out my autograph then. I used to say, get ready, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be famous. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be famous. Yes, it's going to be a heated discussion. I love it. Keep it up, brother. Loved every minute of it. Thank you very much, Anthony. Thank you very much, Jess, Marion, and Jackie, and Anthony, and everybody. I want to say thank you very much, all of you, for coming on and watching me. I mean, so many people jumped on at some point. If you enjoyed this video, please tag your friends in it. Share it on their page. Let them know what's going on. Tell them about the hottest new show there is on Facebook. 101. Why is it 101? Because I'm giving 101%, and so should you, all right? Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. God bless you all. Yeah, that's right. I said God bless you all. All right, you all have a wonderful evening. Hey, thank you, Jason, so much. You know why. And as always, have a wonderful night, okay? All right, Ed. By the way, if you pass away, may you spend an hour in heaven before the devil knows you're dead. Peace out, everybody.